What's going on, guys? So this is going to be a real quick video. I'm getting ready to go back in and grab some more books. A lot of requests about where to find books, and to be completely honest, guys, it's easier than you think. Majority of the books that I get come from thrift stores, reseller stores. I can go to a Habitat for Humanity store. I think they're called, well, I forget what they're actually called. I want to say they're called like reuse, reshare, recycle type store. You can also go to like used bookstores. But in just a second, I'm going to go show you guys what it's like to go into Goodwill's wholesale store. So they call it the outlet. There's a link below to a website that you can find the closest one near you. In the reselling community, it's called the bins. You'll see resellers going there for clothes, used toys, video games, you name it. So it's only logical to think that you would be able to find books there. Here's the biggest difference. So when you go to a Goodwill is going to sell you, like in most cases, they're going to sell you a soft copy book, like a soft cover book, for about $1. And maybe $1 to $2, depending on where you are. A hardcover book and textbooks are probably going to be, in the $2 to $3 to $4 range, again, depending on what state you're in. But here at the Goodwill outlet, it's a little bit more competitive. So you've got a couple of individuals that'll like to elbow you out of the way, shove you out of the way. People bogart books. They're pretty aggressive. So it's not for the faint of heart. But the trade-off is that you're only paying about 50 to 60 cents a pound. So again, depending on where you are, the one by me charges 59 cents a pound, so it's close to 60 cents. And if you think about that, some of the real thin books that hardly register on weight, you're practically getting them for free. Now, if you leverage this with other partnerships you have, maybe used book pickups from Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, those things, I'll do a separate video if you guys would like. Just drop a comment below. Let me know what you guys want me to do. I'm always open for requests, what you guys want to see. I don't care. I'll give you guys all the secrets because there are no secrets. It's just common sense. But a lot of people like to kind of bogart the information if they're in a position of power. Maybe try to leverage it for some money. So I like to give my share away for free. I'm sure you guys appreciate that. So I'll give you guys all the information I possibly can. You just got to let me know what you want to know. So as for where I get my books, I get my books from Goodwill. I get my books from local thrift stores. I get my books from a Habitat for Humanity store. I get them online. I get them on Facebook. I get them on Craigslist. I get them wherever I could possibly find them. So the easiest thing you want to do when you're looking for a book is kind of like, okay, well, where would I find books? What businesses work with books? Who would donate books to where? So then you start to think, creatively, and you get to find more creative solutions for the problem. And the better questions you ask, the better answers you get. And that works for yourself. So if you ask yourself better questions, you'll get better answers. Aside from that, man, then you can go online, So, I mean, there's retail arbitrage where you're going into stores and you're playing the inefficiency of the market to where you can buy them cheap at one place and sell them more expensive somewhere else. That opportunity that's created there, or the inefficiency of the markets, officially is called arbitrage, right? So online arbitrage is the same thing. And that's, you're just playing against the fact that maybe eBay doesn't have a direct connection with Amazon, right? So you may find something that's a little bit more pricey on eBay or on Amazon, and you may be able to find it like super cheap on the opposite or the other. That goes to the same for like Mercari or some of those other third-party reseller apps. So keep that in mind too. But I'll tell you the number one way to get books. Here's the number one way to get books. Build relationships. The more relationships you have professionally and personally, and the more you position yourself as the book person, like, hey, I deal with books. I like books. Give me books. I'll take all the books off your hand. Partner with charities. My wife and I have only been doing this for about 8 months, and we've partnered with the Nashville Junior League. So we try to get books off of different businesses, and then whatever we can't use to cover our overhead, we donate to them to try to get back in the hands of children learning to read, or adults with literacy issues, or maybe people that can't afford certain books. Because as you do this, the more you do it, the more you're going to find that you have books that, even though you're creative, the more creative you get, you still can't find a way to monetize that book. So at that point, charitable donations and just doing the right thing becomes more prevalent in that case. So you want to make sure that you're always trying to not only get books as much as you can and as often as you can from as many places as you can, but you also want to try to monetize them, or to put them to good work with as many ways as you can, right? So even though you're not going to be getting money for those books if you make a charitable donation, there is something that holds value inherently in goodwill, right? Not the building goodwill or the business, but just having goodwill towards humanity. So something my wife and I try to practice. Apologize, I'm sick. But I'm going to head back in. They're probably getting ready to switch some books out. I'm at the Goodwill outlet near me, and we'll see what they have. And like I said, let me know in the comments below if you guys want me to do another video on different websites that I use to kind of source books, maybe some online arbitrage opportunities, retail arbitrage opportunities, whatever you guys want to know. If you want to know the tools I use, let me know, and I'll be happy to share all that information. In the link in the description, I will have a link to ScoutIQ. I do get a small kickback. I'm an affiliate with them, but it is by far the best sourcing application that I use for books, right? So there's another application out there called ScoutIQ. There's like 2 or 3 other ones. But what I found is the information that you get from ScoutIQ is just more robust. You can scale your business easier with it, so you can add members to your team and they can have access to only the information you want to give them access to. There's a whole lot of customization you can do, and they're integrating new features pretty much weekly. So now there's a feature where you can scan the book, and if it's not profitable for you, but let's say you're into bulk buying, which I did a video before, and I'll do another one here in the next couple of weeks. I'm looking to scale my operation. But let's say you do bulk, book's not profitable. What you can do is when you scan that book, it'll pop up and integrate with sellyourbookback.com, and it'll tell you if they'll buy that book back. Sometimes it's only 12 cents, 16 cents, 25 cents, but that adds up over the course of, let's say 600 or 800 books out of a Gaylord that you can't do anything else with. So like I said, it's all about being creative. So you want to be as creative as possible. You'll leverage your opportunities and relationships as much as you possibly can, preferably in your favor. But negotiations is a balance, guys. It's all about relationships and strategic partnerships. So I'll give you guys some beautiful bean footage when I walk back in, so you guys can see what it's like. And we'll go from there. And let me know what you guys think. So drop me a like. That helps me with the algorithm. Subscribe. Don't forget to hit the little bell. If you want more content like this, you'll get notified as soon as I post a new video. I'm going to try to do a new video every Sunday. This will give me time to get the footage, get it edited, get it uploaded, as well as take requests. That way I know exactly what you guys want to see. Peace out, guys. Have a good night. All right, guys, so here we go. Welcome back in. As you can see, it's basically a Gaylord per bin, and you get the cherry pick. So it's going to Goodwill and thrift stores on steroids. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think, guys. It's getting ready to heat up, so I gotta get to work, and I'll catch you guys in a little bit.